that was very powerful, very and it was involuntary. But my spirit picked up something on him, and I immediately stopped. And he looked at me, and he motioned to come on in. And I knew there's something about this guy that I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm getting into here, but I can feel it. There's something about him. And my girlfriend said, "Come on." So we went in. The thing I noticed about the father instantly was that he did not make any normal human moves. Everything he did was calculated. I just realized I knew that. Everything he did was calculated. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I watched his mannerisms. I watched the way he moved, the way he talked. This was a very strange man. But what I was feeling off of him, I loved it. I couldn't get enough of this. A strange, occult, mystical man, but I loved it. I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know what he's into, but I'm fascinated with him because I'm feeling it. And so he motioned, "Come on in." So we went in. We sat on the sofa. He sat on one side of the sofa, and I sat on the other. And my girlfriend and her younger sister, Mary, about 10 years old, they sat on the floor, and the mother was in the kitchen. And we were just talking small talk. He's asking me, he said, "My daughter tells me she met you downtown." Yes. And you're working now? Yes. And so just small talk. And we were talking. Well, I was beginning to feel a little better about him because he was talking about normal human things that I could relate to.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew there's something around about this guy. I don't know what it is, but there's something about him. And so after a few minutes of talking, he just very nonchalantly said, "Remember when you were back in Florida and your dad built a new back porch? Remember when your dad tore down the old back porch and built a new back porch and your uncle helped him? And he used green lumber because it was cheap. It was cheap lumber. And he used green lumber and it smelled funny. Remember when he did that?"
Do 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 do
That's,
do do
yeah,
do.
that scared me.
Oh
That
yeah.
really legitimately
Who is
scared
this
me.
guy?
So this
Yeah.
guy knew that.
He knew, and he said, "Well, did he do that or didn't he?" And I said, "Yes, he did." And he said, "Well, how in the world would I know that? How would I know that?" And he said, "And then you got up out of bed. You were 8 years old, and you were supposed to be in bed. And one night you got out of bed, and you went out on the back porch, and the moon was full. You remember that?" And I do remember that. I said, "Yeah, I remember." And he said, "What did you do?" And I just looked at him because I didn't want to show tears in front of my girlfriend, but he was frightening me.